What's up guys? Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Briana. I am 31 years old. I live in Texas and I work full-time as an office manager at an air conditioning company. And I am so glad you are here watching this video today. And if you are not new, you might be wondering where on earth I have been. And that's a really good question. First of all, thank you for still being here. If you're still here, if you have been around for a while, you would know that I've took a few months off, but I am back. You haven't really missed anything. Nothing really happened. I kind of just lost motivation and lost inspiration to keep doing videos. And I just wanted to take a little break and just go about my business without telling the internet everything. And I deleted Instagram. So if you haven't seen me on there, that's why. Social media became very overwhelming for me. And I just decided that I wanted to take a break. And so that's what I did, but I am back. I plan on doing weekly videos like I did before, every Thursday. If I don't stick with that, go easy on me. I am trying to get back into it, but you haven't missed much. I would say one of the major updates that happened while I was gone was I got my mortgage below $100,000. That was one of my big goals for 2025. Actually, that was my big goal for 2025. I think I only gave myself 2 goals, and that was one of them. So I will put my new mortgage balance on the screen so that you can see. And that was another reason why I kind of stopped uploading videos, was because there for a little while, pretty much all of my extra money was going toward my mortgage. And so my budget was not exciting. I was just throwing money toward the mortgage, trying to reach that goal. I wanted to reach it by the end of 2025. Obviously, I did it early, and so I am able to put more money toward other things, which has inspired me to start stuffing again. And to be clear, I have been stuffing this entire time, but I just did it off camera. So I've been sticking with my budget, sticking with my cash stuffings. I've been cash stuffing every single week like I did before. I just didn't film it. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. We are going to be stuffing $250 today. So we are going to get started with car care. As always, we'll be putting $10 in there today. We have $500 in the bank. I use an Ally online savings account. It's a high yield savings account. And any money that I don't need to have on hand in physical cash, I put in there just to stay safe and earn interest. So I have $500 in car care, $100, $120, $140, $150, and $160 in cash. This envelope is very important. So if you don't have a car care envelope, I suggest you get one. Not too long ago, I got a nail in my tire, so I took it to Discount Tire thinking they would patch it up for me, but they informed me that my tread was too low and that I needed new tires, which I had already been talking about a few months ago. So when the guy said that, it was kind of confirmed that I definitely needed new tires. And I think getting the nail was kind of like a sign, like, okay girl, like please get new tires. You're gonna keep putting it off. So I think the nail was kind of just, just a way for me to actually get new tires instead of putting it off for another few months. Coffee is getting 5. We have 5, 10, and 15 in there. I mostly make my coffee at home, but recently I discovered that Dutch Bros has protein coffee, and so I've been going there a couple of times. So I'm gonna be stuffing coffee again. There for a little bit, I wasn't stuffing it at all because I always make coffee at home. Another thing I've been doing while I've been gone is I started a weight loss journey. So back in May 12th to be exact, I buckled down and decided that I really wanted to focus on a weight loss goal. That was one of my goals for last year, but I obviously did not stick with it. At the beginning I did, and then I ended up buying my house. And after that, my diet just flew out the window. I stopped going to the gym, and I pretty much just gained all the weight back and then some. But since May, I've been sticking to a diet, going to the gym, and I've lost over 11 pounds now, which is very exciting. And I have about 8 to 9 more pounds to go until I get to my weight loss goal, which I am giving myself until my birthday at the end of October. So that's my goal. But that's another one of my goals that I've been working on while I've been gone. Let me know what you guys have been up to. I have missed you guys so much. Let me know what's been going on. If you have any updates for me, I am so excited to read about them. Briana is going to be getting 20. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, and 90 in Briana. This is just a little spending category for myself, just whatever I feel like spending it on. Miss Candy is getting 10, and I'm sure you guys have missed her more than you've missed me, which is totally understandable, and she is living her best life. She is enjoying her yard. She's eating tons of treats. I can't say it because she's currently sitting under my desk right now, but she has been doing so good, and she misses you guys too. So she has 600 in the bank currently, 700, 800, 820, 840, 860, 880, 890, 910. So she has $910. She is the richest she's ever been. But I like to give her a lot of money because you never know when an expensive vet visit could happen, so it's better to stay prepared. Christmas is getting 20. I've been putting 20 in here every week. So we have 500 in the bank, 600, 620, 640, 660, 680, and 700. Let me know if you have started Christmas shopping. I know that it's only August, but I know some people get their shopping done early. I have not started at all, but I definitely should start working on that soon. Clothing is getting $10. And we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, and $70 in clothing. I am not a big shopper, so I don't put a ton in there, but you never know when you're gonna need something new, so I like to stuff that slowly. If you are a new viewer and this is your first time here, you might be wondering where my bills are, and I do not cash stuff my bills because all of my bills are on auto draft. I just think cash stuffing them is an extra step that I just don't feel like doing. So I do not cash stuff my bills, but I do have normal bills just like everybody else, but I don't put them in envelopes. Family is getting 5. This is just a little spending category for anything I want to get for any of my family members. So we have 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, and 75 in there. I'm trying to think of any other updates I have. You really haven't missed much. I've just been working, hanging out at home. That's pretty much all I do, which is another reason why I felt like my videos were so boring and so repetitive. I don't have any cool like life events happening. I'm not buying a house, I'm not getting married, I'm not, there's nothing really going on. I kind of just exist day to day. And so I felt like I didn't have anything exciting to share. And so I just felt really self-conscious. And I was like, nobody wants to watch the same video over and over again. But my mom was talking to me about it recently, and she was like, why aren't you uploading videos anymore? And that's what I told her. I was like, I don't have anything really to share. Like, every single video is the same. And she said, who cares? I'm like, me, I guess. But I don't know. I just figured I would just keep filming and uploading anyway, because I already do the cash stuffing, so I might as well film it, which is how my whole channel even started. So hopefully you guys enjoy it, even if it is the same things. I don't normally have any crazy updates, but you never know, maybe someday. Fun is getting 40, and you might be wondering why 40, and that is because my boyfriend and I are going camping in September. It's a few weeks away, so I am saving up for camping supplies because I have nothing. I haven't been tent camping since I was a child, and I've been wanting to go for years, and recently I was like, I've been wanting to go camping for years, and I just never do. But I'm an adult, and I have free will. So why don't I just go camping? So I looked up a local camping area, and I didn't realize camping was $10 for a tent camping spot. I did not know that. So if we end up having fun when we go camping, it might become a regular thing because it's so inexpensive. And once you buy all of the supplies, it doesn't really end up being that much. Obviously, like first time, it's gonna be expensive just buying everything. But once you have everything, it would be a really cheap, fun hobby to do, but we'll see. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, and 150 in fun. And I don't know exactly how much I need necessarily, but I'm kind of just stuffing 40 until we go to Academy or something and buy stuff, and then I'll have a better idea of how much I need in there. Gifts is getting 10. I don't have any more birthdays for the rest of the year, which is fantastic, but there might be other occasions where I want to buy someone a gift, and obviously, you know, sinking funds, that's what they're there for. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, and 125 in gifts, which is really good. Health is going to be getting 5. I haven't been stuffing this one, but I decided to just go ahead and put a few dollars in there, here and there. So we have 500 in the bank, 20 and 25 in there. I have my fall candle going. It's Pumpkin Harvest. I got it at almost said Home Depot. What is it called? Home Goods. I got it at Home Goods, and I know it's only August, but I am so ready for fall. So I've got the fall vibes going in here, and I am loving it. Home is getting 10. This is just for anything I need for around the house. We have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 95 in there. Also, it's not going to be in physical envelopes and physical cash, but I do transfer $70 over to my Ally account every week. So eventually I would like to refinance my mortgage because my interest rate is 7.25, which is very high, obviously. So one day, if the rates ever come down, I'm going to be refinancing, and I am slowly saving up for that. So I do 50 every week for refinance. I do 10 every week for general savings, and then I do 10 for a category that I named future. It's just for, I don't know, just for future occasions that might come up. I would just wanted to slowly start saving for that. So $70 every week goes into my Ally account. I don't have envelopes for those things, but I may use prop money. If I do get envelopes for those, let me know if you want me to stuff prop money, or if you don't really need to see that type of thing, that would be fine too. Lawn care is getting $5. So we have 100 in the bank, 200, 220, 230, 235, and 240 total in lawn care. I don't pay for lawn care. My boyfriend and I take care of the yard ourselves, but obviously there are things that you need for general lawn care, like, I don't know, rakes and soil and other things like that. So I do slowly put money away for lawn care. Sam's Club is getting 10. I haven't been to Sam's in a really long time, and I need to go. So this money is just kind of on standby, waiting for me to stop being lazy. We are at 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 150, 160, 170, and 175. Whenever we go to Sam's, my boyfriend and I split it 50-50. So I will have my half ready to go next time we go. Self-care is getting 30. I put away 30 every week for my hair appointment. It's coming up in a couple of weeks, and I need $180. So let's see how much we have. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110, 20, 30, 40, and 50. 150, and like I said, a couple of weeks is when my hair appointment is, so we should be good to go there. Spooky season is getting 20, and yes, I do have a whole envelope for spooky season because my birthday is in October. I am obsessed with fall. I am obsessed with all things spooky. I love ghosts and haunted things and scary movies, and it's just part of my personality. I just love it. I love going to haunted places and staying in haunted places, and it's just something that I've been obsessed with for a long time. And so I do have a category for spooky season. This is for Halloween decorations, fall decorations, fall candles, fun things to do in fall time, anything like that. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and 120 in there. And you might think that's a waste of money, but to me it is not, because it makes me so happy. And then travel is getting 40, and this is for my birthday trip that's coming up in October. I go somewhere every year for my birthday, and this year we are going to Galveston. I have not been to Galveston since 2014, so that's been 11 years. So if you have been to Galveston, or if you're from Galveston, let me know some things I need to check out. Unfortunately, we're only going to be there for 2 days, which is kind of really unfortunate, but that's all right. I think it'll still be a lot of fun. I've been doing a lot of research online to figure out things to do and places to eat while we're there. I'm gonna try to just do as many things as possible in our short time there. And so one of those things is having plenty of spending money. So we have 600 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 50, and 60. So we have 860 in travel. And 350 of that approximately is the second half of the Airbnb payment, which is not due until the first week of October. So the rest of that is going to be spending money. And anything I don't use will obviously just stay in the envelope for future travels. All right, guys, that is a wrap on this week's video. Thank you so much for sticking around. If you're still here and you haven't unsubscribed yet, I appreciate you so much. Thank you for sticking around. I told you guys I would be back, and here I am. So let me know any questions you have down below, or anything you would like to see from me. Let me know. Keep me updated on what you have going on. I need to catch up with everybody in the comments, so talk to me down there. I will see you guys very soon in another cash stuffing video, and I hope you have a great rest of your week and a great weekend, and I'll see you soon.